Welcome everyone to East Tennessee State University, also known as ETSU. This incredible public university is large enough to offer all the opportunities you can imagine, but small enough to provide the personal attention all students deserve. Located here in Johnson City, Tennessee, surrounded by the beautiful Appalachian Mountains, ETSU has a story you're going to want to hear. I'm your host, Alex BOYLAN, and over the next half hour, we're going to travel around this charming campus to meet real students going to ETSU right now, along with some incredible alumni. We're going to hear stories from aspiring educators, doctors, athletes, and even a Grammy-nominated artist. The passion these students and alumni have for this university is absolutely contagious. So buckle up, everyone, for a great episode. Welcome to East Tennessee State University. This is the College Tour. Okay, everyone, let's head over to Ball Hall and meet Caitlin. She's a senior getting her Bachelor of Fine Arts here at ETSU, and she's going to talk to us about the incredible art programs here at the university, along with a cool story about a local mural project she was commissioned to design and paint right here in Johnson City. Okay, Caitlin, it's all yours.
Hi everyone. When I was in high school, I always knew I wanted to go to college, but not sure where to go. Once I visited ETSU, I knew this was the place for me. From the beautiful campus to the sense of home in a small town. I knew I wanted to enroll in an art program that supported me in various mediums, such as painting, drawing, or even graphic design. The ETSU art department provided me with the freedom and flexibility to explore a wide variety of art. This helped me choose my various passions within their art program. I chose ETSU because I did not want to just color inside the lines. I wanted to be able to paint, draw, illustrate, and create my own. During my junior year, I fell in love with graphic design. Not only was I passionate about this, but my interest grew as I took more and more classes. As a freshman, I was intimidated by the idea of digital artwork, but with the help of my professors, I grew the knowledge to choose this path. One of the biggest questions as a student in college, especially an art student, is how will I transition from the classroom to my career field? My professors gave me the knowledge and support to branch out as a senior from the classroom to the real world. Because of this, I was confident in creating my very own mural for my community. At ETSU, my professors provided me with a foundation for working with future potential clients after I graduate. Although my main interest in coming to ETSU was for the amazing art program, I also fell in love with the Johnson City community and area. Johnson City has such a supportive art community that its recent mission was to promote public art throughout the town. A contest was promoted for local artists to send in ideas and designs that would be made into a mural to represent what this beautiful town has to offer. Using the skills I had learned as a student, I created an original design that incorporated every aspect of this community that meant so much to me. After I entered the contest, I was happily surprised to find out that my design had been chosen to be on display at the Mall of Johnson City. The mural includes a wide range of images depicting all of my favorite spots in town, including Founders Park, downtown JC, and my favorite, the Carillon Bell Tower at ETSU. As a high school student, I left my hometown knowing I was leaving for college, but what I didn't know is that I was about to immerse myself in such a great community. Well, that's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Caitlin, thank you for taking us through your experiences as an art student here at ETSU, your story about how you evolved as an artist, and the opportunities that have risen from your education here is phenomenal. A big congrats to all your wonderful accomplishments. Thanks again, Caitlin. Next, we're heading over to the Buck TV studio here on campus, where we have Anthony waiting for us. He's a senior, majoring in radio, TV, and film, and he's excited to share his personal story about being a student at ETSU. We can't wait to hear what he's been doing and who he's had the opportunity to meet along the way. Anthony, how are you? You're on, my man.
Hello, everyone. Northeast Tennessee is my home. In fact, I grew up in Kingsport, just down the road. A few of my family and friends graduated from ETSU, so it was a place I could always see myself going. After graduating from a 2-year community college, I transferred to ETSU and found plenty of opportunities, not just in my studies, but also financially. In my 3rd year at ETSU, I'm looking at graduating debt-free due to great scholarship opportunities. Upon my arrival at ETSU, I took it upon myself to get as involved in campus life as possible because there wasn't really many opportunities in high school or community college, and ETSU had plenty of options. One unique thing about ETSU is we have access to Adobe, so students get Creative Cloud for free. As a filmmaker, you'll have access to Adobe programs like Premiere Pro, Audition, and After Effects, which is extremely helpful. These programs are very expensive, especially for students. Whether it be multimedia production, audio production, or post-production, you'll learn how to use these programs that are industry standard. The Media and Communication Department has plenty of opportunities to grow as a professional and an individual. There are several student groups in the Media and Communication Department, many of which I'm a part of. I'm currently president of Alpha Sigma Iota, our department's radio, TV, film service fraternity. Due to the skills that I've learned in these extracurricular activities, we've been able to connect with and bring in speakers from companies like the Walt Disney Company, MTV, Warner Media, Sony, and Lucasfilm, just to name a few. The East Tennessean, our award-winning student newspaper, is like another family to me and has given me so many great opportunities like being able to meet Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and going to a Gabriel Iglesias show. I've been working with the East Tennessean since I arrived at ETSU, and while I'm not a journalism major or minor, it's given me some of the most fun and rewarding experiences I've had as a student. Covering the campus news with the East Tennessean and Buck TV News helps keep me updated with all the departments and events going on across campus. Buck TV News, our campus news broadcast, has given me live broadcasts and news experience. I started working on Buck TV News last spring as entertainment director for TV2 class, and I went on to hold a variety of positions from production manager to technical director and now director, and I've been doing all of these things for the past year. Going on club trips to Discovery in Knoxville with ASI or PBS in Washington, D.C. with Strategic Media Club has changed my career trajectory tremendously. The lessons about networking that I've learned from Dr. Marshall and SMC has been invaluable. I've also had the chance to write and direct short films with Buck Films, our student filmmaking club. ETSU has worked hard to set me up for success. As long as you come motivated and passionate about what it is that you want to do, they will help you every step along the way. And that's the College of Arts and Sciences here at ETSU. Back to you, Alex.
Anthony, that was great from someone who has spent his career in front and behind the camera. I can fully appreciate everything you are being exposed to with the media programs here at ETSU. Getting a chance to hang out at Discovery Studios and meet Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is simply awesome. Cheers, Anthony. Thanks again. Okay, everyone, now we're heading down to the 50-yard line at ETSU's football stadium to hand it off to Quay Holmes. Quay is a running back on the football team. He's a 2-time All-American, 2-time All-Conference, and he holds the record at ETSU for the most yards in a game at 255. That is awesome. And he's going to talk to you all about athletics here at ETSU. Quay, you're on.
Thanks, Alex. Family is the first word that comes to mind when I think of ETSU athletics. We all go through many of the same things in our daily schedules, from early morning workouts, practices, film meetings, and staying up late to get our schoolwork done. But the support that we get from each other and in this community give us the extra boost that we need. The resources we have here are endless. We have an academic staff who helps keep us on track with our schoolwork. They provide us with tutors in any subject, and they all have our best interest in mind. We have an indoor facility which includes 100 yards worth of turf, an indoor track, 2 whole weight rooms, and even some tennis courts. My personal experiences have been amazing in my 4 years here. I received a ton of support from fans in the stands to students on campus, from our athletic director, Scott Carter, to our president, Dr. Brian Nolan. But as for me, one of my favorite things to do is support my fellow student athletes. I've gotten to witness amazing basketball players help lead our team to a 2019 Southern Conference Championship. Our girls basketball team has girls who top the conference in three-pointers made. Our volleyball team does an amazing job year in and year out. Our softball team has beaten big-time opponents like Tennessee, and our track team runs circles around their competition. As for me, One of the memories that I have that embodies what ETSU is when we played against Furman in 2018. We were coming off of our first road conference win against VMI, so we came into this game with plenty of confidence. Unfortunately, we fell behind quickly and we fell behind fast. We were down 27-6 in the third quarter, but we never gave up. We had support for each other and we had the support from the fans in the stands. Ultimately, we won that game 29-27, and it posted one of the biggest comebacks in ETSU history. These are just some of the many memories and some of the teams that we have here at ETSU. In my 4 years, I've created so many bonds and friendships that I know will last a lifetime, and that's what ETSU is all about. If people ask me would I do it all over again, my answer will always be the same, and that's absolutely. The things that I learned from here and the knowledge that I've gained, I can never trade it and get it from anywhere else. I hope you guys can see why I chose to come to ETSU, and I hope you guys would choose to come here too. Godspeed and go Bucks. Back to you, Alex.
Quay, that was great, awesome job. Thanks for sharing with us your experiences as an athlete right here at ETSU. Congrats on all your accomplishments and keep up those running yards. We'll definitely be seeing more of this guy in the near future. Cheers, Quay. Okay, everyone, now it's time to slow things down for a second. We are so excited about an ETSU alumna who's gonna inspire you all. Her name is Amethyst. Her song was nominated for a Grammy, and her passion for writing, recording, and performing music is simply unbelievable. Amethyst studied bluegrass, old time, and country music right here at ETSU, and she's excited to share her story with all of us right now. Amethyst, please take it away.
Hey everybody. So my time here at the Bluegrass Old Time Country Music program played a pivotal role in being able to connect with the wider music community and to be able to make a career being a full-time musician. My very first encounter here at ETSU is with a man named Jack Tottle. He was the founder of Bluegrass Old Time and Country Music Studies, and he was also teaching a bluegrass guitar class at the time. I had a short stint of playing classical guitar in high school, but I decided that I didn't want to pursue it in college just because I really was annoyed by having to learn classical form because I'd always learned how to play music by ear. So when I called Jack to ask about the class, one of the first things that I asked him was if I was going to have to sight read or have to use any sheet music to take his course. And he laughed, which I wasn't expecting. He said, no, this is an oral tradition. This music is passed down from person to person, from knee to knee. For me, that was the beginning. I was finally going to be able to be in an environment where I can study music and also have my way of learning music be appreciated.
I want to jump the fence and wash my face in the creek, but I'm black myself.
Earlier this year, I got nominated for a Grammy for a song that I wrote called Black Myself, and it was nominated in the Best American Roots Song category. And I wrote that song for a project that I was a part of called Songs of Our Native Daughters. And it was alongside Rhiannon Giddens, Layla McCullough, and Allison Russell, 4 amazing artists. This program really gives you all the tools that you need to be a professional musician. There are instrument instruction classes, there are different sections of band, there's recording engineering classes, there's a live sound class, and there's these amazing classes on culture and history as well. In my opinion, that's the best way to become a well-rounded, confident, and educated musician. If you are coming to ETSU and you're interested in getting experience performing, there are plenty of opportunities in this region to be able to do that. My entire time at East Tennessee State University, I was able to perform at festivals, farmers markets, venues, and concert series all over the region. And I even got a chance to intern at the Birthplace of Country Music Museum, which is in Bristol, Virginia. I was a member of the content curation team. That's just one example of the many things that you'll be able to do and access here if you want to be able to perform. And with that, that's my story, and I'm going to send it back to you, Alex.
Amethyst, wow, that was awesome. I am so glad you followed your passion for music at ETSU and that you've had such an incredible success in your music career since graduating. Thank you for sharing your incredible experience with us. We can't wait to see one of your upcoming performances real soon. Cheers, Amethyst. Okay, everyone, I guarantee you're gonna love this next story and this next ETSU alumna. We're heading just off campus to Tannery Knobs Bike Park to meet KAYLA Carter. She is not only passionate about her time here at ETSU, but also Johnson City and the outdoors. Y'all need to come visit this place real soon. This part of the Appalachian Mountains is beautiful. And KAYLA is gonna tell the story of why this is the best place to go to school. KAYLA, please take it away.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, y'all. I'm really proud of my education from ETSU, and I like to visit campus from time to time so that I can reconnect with all the awesome memories I made there. Fun fact, it's where I met the love of my life. Now, we are working on building a home and a farm right here in Johnson City. I graduated from ETSU in 2011, and now I serve as the region's outdoor development manager. It's a very rewarding job because I get to give back to the beautiful Southern Appalachian landscape and community that I've lived in my whole life. Here, the people are as sweet as the tea. Oh, and traffic, it's hardly an issue. In the spring, I'm ready to hop on my paddleboard and check out our pristine mountain lakes. In the summer, my hiking boots and mountain bike never get a break. In the fall, that's my favorite weather for camping, and I really love watching the leaves change colors. As for winter, snowboarding and skiing at Sugar and Beach Mountain is where it's at. We know how to work hard around here, but we also know how to balance it out by kicking back and having fun. It seems I'm always being invited to try some new place to eat or have drinks with friends, and every weekend there's a free event or festival to go to. I really enjoy the Bristol Rhythm and Roots Reunion because they bring in world-renowned country music artists. We're home to the International Storytelling Center, the birthplace of country music, Bristol Motor Speedway, and we have more than 200 miles of Appalachian Trail. My husband and I really love the fact that we can hop in the car, take a scenic drive, and be in Asheville, Knoxville, or Roanoke for a day trip. Really though, we don't need to go far. There are several historic mountain towns around here to explore. We're always looking for something new to learn about Northeast Tennessee because even us locals haven't discovered it all. And another helpful hint, make sure you check out all the farmers markets in the area because they are a taste of what makes each town unique. My favorite downtown is Johnson City, which is where I work now. And I've really enjoyed watching Johnson City grow since I graduated, and it just keeps getting better and better. Fly fishers know us for our trophy trout section on the Watauga. Adrenaline junkies know us for our world-class whitewater on the Nolichucky. And the world knows us for our Southern hospitality. I hope that you'll come to learn these things about us and more. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my story, and now I sincerely hope that you'll consider making Northeast Tennessee and East Tennessee State University a part of yours. All right, back to you, Alex.
KAYLA, that was amazing, and so is that view. Johnson City is awesome. I love it. What a special place to go to college. Thank you for giving us a sneak peek into all the area has to offer in terms of the outdoor activities, festivals, and more. Cheers, KAYLA. So now let's head over to the Carrier Center at the Culp here at ETSU and meet up with Joey. He's a junior studying digital media with a concentration in game design. He's gonna share a little bit about what he's learning in his current game design projects. If you are interested in gaming, you are certainly gonna wanna watch this. Joey, please take it away.
Hey guys, hey Alex. Upon arriving here at ETSU and entering its digital media program, I had no idea that I'd be taking my first step into the game design industry. Prior to my freshman year of college, I had developed a love for indie games, which is a passion that seemed to only grow since then. Although most of the classes that I took applied to designing 3D games, learning these core concepts helped me better understand the realm of 2D games, the kind of games that I wanted to create. After establishing these new design practices and being eager to practice my newly acquired programming skills, I felt prepared for the journey I had ahead of me when I began developing my first indie game title, Chiaroscuro. Chiaroscuro is a 2D adventure platformer with Metroidvania elements. You take the role of a mysterious amnesiac, where you have to explore an interconnected world that has fallen into darkness. The game began as a solo hobby project, though after having an encouraging conversation with my game design professor, I realized I wanted to work on the game full-time. Initially, I was hesitant about pursuing this passion project as it's my first game, and at the time it was simply an outlet for honing my newly acquired programming skills. though my professor reassured me that every project that I'm going to do is going to be for practice, and if I'm going to put this much passion into a project, I might as well make it worth it and publish the game. The same concept stands true for all aspiring artists, musicians, or game developers alike. As I continue to develop the game and share its progress online, it started to gain quite a bit of exposure and started to grow a small community. I had heard of success stories of solo developers launching Kickstarter campaigns to fund their indie games, and so I started working towards launching one of my own. When Chiaroscuro's Kickstarter launched in October of 2020, the relationships and connections I had made here at ETSU were incredibly influential to its success. In the end, Chiaroscuro's Kickstarter raised over $17,000 in just 29 days, blowing away its original goal of $15,000. Thanks to the concepts that I had learned from these core classes, along with the encouragement that I received from my professors along the way, I felt motivated enough to see this game's campaign through to its conclusion and to continue pursuing my passion as an indie game developer. I plan to continue developing Chiaroscuro until after I graduate, where I will eventually release it on Steam for Windows and Mac in 2022 or 2023. Thanks for listening to my story. Back to you, Alex.
Joey, that was so cool. The digital media program here is so fun. The game you are designing is amazing. Big congrats on that. Very, very impressive. We appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Cheers, Joey. All right, everyone, let's bounce over to the East Tennessee State University's bookstore and meet up with the one and only Jalen Malik Grimes. He received his undergraduate degree here at ETSU and now is getting his master's in educational leadership. Jalen can't wait to tell you about the student life and all the opportunities for getting involved right here at ETSU. Jalen, please take it away.
Hello, everybody. Having a healthy student life experience is a very pertinent piece to your journey through undergrad. Joining clubs, organizations, attending events, and networking provide a foundation for student success. During your first encounter, you'll meet orientation leaders. Orientation leaders are here to get you excited about East Tennessee State University. They also introduce you to programs such as Quest and Preview. These are programs here and available for our students to get you a jump start to college. You get to meet friends, mentors, faculty, and staff to build your community and support system. You have ample opportunities to get involved in whatever your heart desires because we offer hundreds of clubs and organizations. And if there's an idea of an organization or club that you want to bring to our campus, the university supports it. You'll be able to volunteer, join intramurals, go to the campus rec, do an outdoor adventure, or join Greek life. There's just so much out there. During my time at ETSU, I became a Quest, Preview, and orientation leader. I also play rugby. As an athlete, I learned that sometimes you must go backwards to go forwards. I got the privilege of learning skills such as time management, dealing with finances, and conflict resolution through my teammates. Through Quest and Preview, I got to understand the importance of community, navigating the university, and someone believing in me to complete undergrad. As an orientation leader, I got to apply what I had learned from Quest and Preview. I got to become a mentor and help students build their community. Your community is huge during undergrad. When you're down, they pick you up. When you're up, they keep you grounded. Without them, I don't know where I would be now. Those three organizations shaped me as a young man and gave me skills to take on any profession and gave me purpose on ETSU's campus. They taught me who I was internally as a leader. I was allowed to be the community for somebody else, to be their friend, to be their ally, to be there. College has been the best 4 years of my life. I always say, time flies when you're changing lives, even if it's your own. So get involved. Don't let it be a regret that you didn't explore your interests. 3 keywords for success at East Tennessee State University are opportunity, community, and involvement. They want to assist you, guide you to open doors, and prepare you for what's next. There are many ways for you to gain experience, learn new skills, and become a well-rounded person ready to conquer the world. It just takes you taking that first step into shaping your new environment. Hope to see you on campus. Thanks, Alex.
Jalen, great job. It's so fun to hear about all the clubs and organizations students can get involved with here on campus. It sounds like no matter what your interests are, ETSU has you covered. Thanks again, Jalen. Okay, now let's head over and meet Keandra over at the Multicultural Center here on campus. Keandra is a sophomore majoring in psychology with a minor in women's studies and anthropology. She's going to talk to us about the affordability factor here at East Tennessee State University. Keandra, you are on.
Hey guys, when I first started looking into colleges, I wasn't really sure where to start. I knew that money would be a big factor because I was paying for college on my own. I originally wanted to pursue athletic scholarships to play college volleyball and was in the middle of the recruitment process when I found out about the Rowan Scholars Leadership Program and began looking into ETSU. The Roan is a 4-year scholarship program intended to develop leaders from our region and positively impact our campus and our community. By providing us with unique experiences and connections, I would have the opportunity to excel in and out of the classroom. With the promise of graduating debt-free, it was an opportunity I could never pass up and has led me to an unbelievable college experience. Once I got to ETSU, I could no longer see myself anywhere else. My scholarship program gave me an immediate set of friends to start college with, and our directors provided advising that made the transition from high school to college so much easier. Throughout my time at ETSU, this initial support system has remained present and expanded to meet my needs and allow me to grow personally and professionally. Being a part of a community at ETSU has taught me a lot about expanding my comfort zones and reaching for goals that will truly allow me to grow as a student and as a leader. This past summer, I participated in my leadership group's Summer of Service initiative. During the summer after our freshman year, each scholar spends 6 weeks in a service-based internship, and I was able to use mine to help my hometown with the effects of the pandemic on education. I tutored grade school students and helped my former high school with canceled events like prom and graduation. ETSU has also allowed me to surround myself with other student leaders and given me the opportunity to learn from a diverse group of individuals with varying talents and interests. ETSU has given me the opportunity to have a well-rounded college experience without financial burdens. Because of my scholarships, I will be one of many students to graduate debt-free from ETSU. Our university provides multiple opportunities for affordability. ETSU recently reset out-of-state tuition rates so that it's more affordable than ever to attend ETSU as an out-of-state student. For Tennessee residents, we have special programs like ETSU Promise Plus that offer financial assistance and unique first-year experiences. ETSU has been one of the best decisions of my entire life, and if I had to do it all over again, I would. Alex, back to you.
Keandra, great job. That's fantastic. The experiences you are having here, along with the affordable cost, is just a great story. Thanks again for sharing that. Cheers. Okay, now let's head over to a really special part of campus. Sarah Hamilton is getting her master's in public health with a concentration in community health, and she is the perfect person to tell us about the absolutely incredible health sciences here at ETSU. Sarah, please take it away.
Hey Alex, hey everyone, thanks for having me. For as long as I can remember, I have always wanted to work in the medical field, and ETSU is an incredible destination for students to pursue careers in healthcare professions. Now, I'm working on my master's in public health, and I'll begin my time at ETSU's BOYLAN College of Medicine this coming summer. We have so many other programs available. There are rehabilitative sciences, Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy, and we also have the largest college of nursing in the state. Students from these different areas have amazing opportunities for learning together, which prepares you for an actual patient care setting where doctors, nurses, pharmacists, and more all work together. My most inspirational experience at ETSU was during my time with the Language and Culture Resource Center. I worked in this office as one of my scholarships for 4 years. I had the opportunity to practice being a Spanish interpreter. Part of this experience was spent volunteering with the Remote Access Medical Clinic. The first time that I volunteered there, I had no idea what to expect. My morning started at 4 a.m. and I was partnered with the mother and son about an hour later. Now this family had just moved to the US. They spoke maybe 10 words of English, and her son desperately needed his tooth pulled. And having my background working with ETSU and having that study abroad experience provided me the skill set to convey his needs to the healthcare providers. And it was one of those harmonious moments where both of my passions for Spanish and for medical care really overlapped. I am so glad I decided to come to ETSU. It really allowed me to discover my passion for traveling, for interpreting, and of course, pursuing a career in medicine. So thank you for letting me share my story, Alex. Back to you.
Sarah, thank you. That was fantastic. Hearing your story, how you always wanted to work in the medical field and how the education and experiences here are setting you up for your dream job is inspiring. Thank you for sharing that with us all. Thanks again. Cheers, Sarah. All right, everyone. Now we're heading over to the university school located right in the center of campus. This is a K-12 school where education majors receive real-life, hands-on learning experience at a top-ranked school. Carly BREWINGTON, a senior majoring in special education, is waiting for us here. She's going to talk to us about her experience as an education student at ETSU. Carly, please take it away.
Thanks, Alex. The special education program here at ETSU has given me the college experience I have always dreamed of. The Clemmer College has allowed me to dive into an education career while still completing my undergrad. To finish out my teaching requirements, I am in a teaching residency program where I will have extended hours in the classroom working with many great students, administrators, and staff. I am here at the historic University School, which is situated in the heart of ETSU's campus. Here you will find K-12 students engaged in a smaller, more intimate classroom environment. My classmates and my professors have made me a better person by showing me support throughout my college experience. My mentor teacher is an incredible educator who has been teaching here at the University School for 13 years. She has given me priceless knowledge that I will take with me through life. From summertime classroom preparation to meeting students and their families, and now a hybrid fall semester, teaching students both in person and online, I have been able to work alongside her through it all. My mentor teacher has also entrusted me to create incredible bonds with students. This has given me a new insight into teaching that I will always cherish. More specifically, I have created a friendship with one student in particular who has taught me that it is always a good day to have a good day. This student has taught me to live on the happy side, an invaluable lesson that I will take with me through life. I have been able to watch him grow and become confident in his ability to learn. It has been an incredible journey to watch. He has also shown me the true reason of why I chose this career, which is to make a difference. My extra time spent in this inclusion classroom has allowed me to pour my energy into nurturing a growing mind. My college experience has truly been an incredible journey that I would not trade for the world. From being a student athlete on the triathlon team to the incredible relationships and education I have received, I am so proud that I will be able to call ETSU my alma mater. I hope you enjoyed hearing my story, and I hope to see you soon here in the Tennessee Hills at East Tennessee State University. Back to you, Alex.
Carly, you are a rock star, and I have a feeling the kids in your student classroom would say the exact same thing about you as well. The classroom experience and mentorship you're receiving at ETSU is simply incredible. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us all. We appreciate it. Cheers, Carly. Okay, everyone, how amazing is East Tennessee State University? I want to thank all the incredible students and alumni for generously giving their time today so you can learn more about what this university is all about. What a great university set in a truly fantastic location. That's it from me. Now it's up to you all to go learn more about East Tennessee State University for yourself, and hopefully we'll see you on campus real soon. Cheers, everyone.